Hey everybody, welcome back to Obduction.
Welcome back. Happy February.
Yeah. Oh, is it February?
It's February 1st today.
Oh,
I know.
Valentine's Day's only like 2 weeks away or whatever the fuck.
13 days away by my calculations.
Oh.
I know.
Depends on how you count, like, days till. Just kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Is that God's thumb? I just noticed that's
What's
God's
that look
thumb.
like to you?
Can't see me, but I
Yeah, I'm doing it too.
thumb.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a tiny story.
I want to hear your tiny story.
This game is desperate for tiny stories. Today is... What the fuck is today? January... Well, it was January 10th. And it was very rainy today. And sometimes I do this on rainy days. I like to. But I'll work outside on my balcony. And today was one of those days. And so I decided to work outside and everything. Nice. So that's a shortcut, by the way, everyone. So that's you can walk down, up and down now from there.
Yeah. That's right. I keep forgetting that, like, it's not a thing that takes you back and forth.
It's just open.
Yeah, it's just a ramp now.
It's almost as if, well, no, I think they used it to carry big stuff up.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the whole point, but it's kind of like, why wouldn't it just be down? Anyway, so I was working outside on, doing stuff on the computer, and Gentle Jake went out with his dog Wally to, so he could poop. The dog, not Jake. Well, I don't know, but you never know, Jake.
Yeah.
But he noticed me but was walking the other way, and I was kind of looking down at the computer, but I saw him, so I didn't really say anything. And so he was just standing on the other side of the street, so I just take my phone out and just took a picture of him with this dog with my phone and went back to work, and then I texted it to him. And then he noticed me, and we did the head nod thing and stuff. And then hours later, he finally gets my message, reads my message, and just sees the picture of him with his dog. And he's just like, "You fucking creep." It's just made me laugh, because he did the same fucking thing to me, except it was even worse, because I was just pumping gas at that Chevron down at the corner, and all of a sudden I get a message from him, and I look at it, and it's just a picture of me pumping gas right there, and I turn around, and he's just standing there on the street, what the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck? It was just really fucking funny.
That I feel like that's a little weirder to be like at the gas pump. It's not
that's what I thought too. Because I didn't even know, because he saw me, so at least he knew that I was there.
Yeah.
I had no idea, so I'm just pumping gas. All of a sudden I get a text and I look, and it's funny too, because from the gas station you have a direct line of sight to his balcony, because he's in the corner of the building, he's in the southeast corner. And facing southeast from our building is the gas station. So I was kind of if he's going to take a picture of me at the gas station, he could totally do it from his apartment. But it was from the other side. It was from the street side, from La Crescenta side. And so I just look at him what the fuck? You're in, it's Jason Bourne shit. You're just well, where, what? I turn around and just see him standing there hey. You can just come up and say hi, right?
Send a picture of
yeah.
Is that the new hi? Is you send a picture of the person you say hi to?
Photo of yeah. I guess so. I don't like it.
Is that instead of Gentle Jake, do we have to call him Candid Jake now?
Oh, Candid Jake. Well, now Fake Jake doesn't live in the building anymore, so now it's kind of
Jake.
It's just Jake, which I'm not really okay with.
I'm a little disappointed.
Man, it's a really good thing that wall happened to be right where the mine cart. Maybe
they probably built the track after all this happened.
You don't know.
I would think.
Yeah,
so.
You're probably right.
Right, it's a shortcut. Why not take advantage of it?
Yeah.
Good thing the terrain was the way that it was.
Yeah. You know what I've been thinking about?
What?
I want to go back to the South Point steam room.
Yeah, that was a nice steam room.
We over Christmas break, we mentioned this a while ago. but we went to Vegas for a Death Valley road trip, a small 3-day trip. And at the South Point hotel we stayed at, there was a spa that had hot tub, this pool. It wasn't like the outdoor pool. It's like a tiny warm spa pool. It had a dry sauna and a wet steam room, and other spa things. We're big into steam rooms. It's kind of like one of the big things we look for with hotel, and we go on a lot of fucking road trips with our dad. So we know a thing or two about spas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's some spas where they got that. They have like a steam room and a sauna and stuff like that. But then there's some spas. Well, they can have they have this, but then they also have it's the spa treatments, like the massages and stuff like that, which we don't do that. But we're big on steam rooms and stuff. But there's some places where it's only those treatment things. It's like you go into the spa and they only have that stuff.
Yeah.
And then we're not big on that.
Well, because usually you have to pay extra for that.
Yeah,
kind
you
of
have to pay quite a bit of money.
A lot extra.
Yeah, like $100 or more for a massage. And I'm thinking I don't know if I've never really gotten a massage before, but I would for me it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. But I've also never gotten one, so maybe I don't know if it's really worth it,
I just remembered the massages we would get at my first job. A lot of startups, especially in LA, and I assume also up in Silicon Valley, they have very how do I describe it, common perks, like every Friday will be a catered lunch. There's a pool table or a ping pong table or a beanbag room with a TV. There, kind of weird perks like that. Not benefits. Not fair.
A little bit more pay or whatever.
Yeah, not more pay and stuff. Just really weird, random, seemingly cool perks. But as you get older, you realize it's fucking bullshit. But when you're a young guy, starting, it's why would I have enough money? I'm still living at home. I would rather have a ping pong table, something like that. Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Sky
nice.
there. So if you didn't see what I was doing there, and I wasn't really saying anything, but over here there was one of those big red laser things, just like in Hunrath, that was shining into the sky. So I just destroyed it with this cart, which you can only do by transporting the cart, the whole thing with the track and all, to Grey World.
Right.
And so that's how I did that.
So now in Grey World, Steven's able to do the thing he's doing in Hunrath, where he goes to the edge and then pops out the other side.
Yeah.
That red laser disables you from doing that, but now that it's gone, he can do it. But anyway, so one of the perks that seems to be really popular for some reason is massages, free massages. And when I started at Flavorist, we didn't have it. Because I started when the company was still pretty young but growing, and as our team got more and more people and we built more and more shit, we started expanding pretty fast, which in theory is awesome, but if you mismanage and are a greedy fuck, then bye company, which is essentially what fucking happened. So there you go. But anyway, eventually we got this weird massage perk, and I was always kind of iffy on it, because it's there's something about it's I have a personal space thing. And it's not I'm worried or anything about privacy. I can't really describe. There's just something about somebody else, male or female, it doesn't really matter, massaging and touching my body, that it just makes me uncomfortable. And so I'm like, I'll try it, sure, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And so like after he came like once a month, and eventually I was like, you know what, I'll do it. Fuck it, why not? I was like having a bad day. I'm like, maybe it'll make me feel better. Like my neck was aching or something. I don't know. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And I can't remember. I mean, I won't say his name anyway, but I can't remember the masseuse's name. But he was like he was probably a little bit older than me, but like kind of like my age, but like super fucking like thin, like rail fucking thin. And I was like thinking like I'm like a big guy, like you're you're gonna have like if you're gonna even like make a dent in me, you know what I mean? You're probably gonna have to like jump on top of my back, like pile drive my back, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, like if someone's like
this guy probably weighs like 50 pounds, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, it makes him flexible, which I guess is good. But, I was kind of like, is this, like, am I even going to feel it or whatever? And so I'm sitting there and he's got like his like, chair thing set up. And he starts, massaging me. And like, holy fucking shit. It's like needles in my bed. Like I hated it so much. I definitely fucking felt it. I'll put it that way. But like it was not enjoyable to me. Like I don't know if it was just because like I was tense and I couldn't relax and it just made it worse. I left feeling worse. I was the opposite of relaxed after that fucking
like this thing was a waste of time almost.
It was a waste of time because now I have to work later to get the work done that I would have fucking it hurt me. I feel like I should sue or at least talk to HR. I'm not comfortable with this weird dude. Like it was a horrible fucking experience, and it just makes me look back and think like if someone's paying for that, you know what I mean? That guy to come and do that. And I'll shut up in a second so we can talk about this room. You're going to be in here for a while, though.
Yeah.
Like, someone's paying for it. Like, can you just not pay for the masseuse and just pay us more money? And if we want to get massages on our own time, we'll have the money to do it. You know what I mean? Or if we don't like massages.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's, I don't know. It was just, like, really annoying.
It's kind of, I'd prefer to have a bigger paycheck than to have a perk that I can use but I won't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. That's just how I bless you.
Thank you.
I mean, but more than anyone else my stresses with that job though. Like that they go deep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're now in this room. This is a very, very important room. This is the mayor's office.
Yeah. I just realized this compass doesn't have a W for west. It's O. Yeah,
it's German, I think.
Oh. Interesting. So,
it's West.
Oh, West? Yeah, so this is a room. It looks like the mayor's office because there's a desk and a chair and there's flags and stuff.
And a pen thing that says mayor on it.
Yeah, also that too. So this is probably where Josef was kicking around at one point.
Yeah, so check out this board up on the wall.
Yeah, mayors. Roscoe, Hunrath, Farley, Sims, another Farley, and Josef.
Yep. So check out the dates. You should look at the dates.
Yeah, so there's it's Luther Roscoe is around 500 BH, which is I'm wondering what the H is. Hunrath before Hunrath.
Yeah.
And then to 3, but then Karl Hunrath is 0 to, so it's like he founded Hunrath. So there's like 500 units of time, like maybe years, before.
No.
Oh yeah, people only live to. So I'm guessing days. Is that it? Like
they're days. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I brain fart there for a second. For a moment, I thought people could live 497 years.
I thought you were like alluding to how we can not you're just being stupid.
Yeah, I was just a dang idiot.
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me do this math real quick. So go down to the very bottom one. So 16,975, right? So that's from 16,975 days after Hunrath. So out of 365.25, that's 46 and a half years. So it's been 46 years since, like,
Hunrath
at least 46,
formed.
probably like 47.
And that's at least because that's to present, so who knows how much time has passed.
So basically,
between then and now.
Josef became mayor of Hunrath 47 years after Hunrath got transported to wherever the fuck they are now, this whole town, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's what's going on. But you can see John Farley. I mean, what, you think Farley's dad, maybe?
Yeah.
Because the Farley that we've been seeing, the lady at the house.
Farley.
Yeah, Caroline Farley, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, at least. But yeah, so
Right.
it's kind of interesting. And then also, too, it's weird how it's like 500 to 3 days, and then it starts at 0. So what happened there? Like, why isn't it 500
I'm going
to
to
0?
say that Luther Roscoe, he was the mayor of the town, like, you know, before anything weird happened. But when the warp happened, maybe he died, or maybe something happened and they were like, we need someone else now.
Yeah.
Maybe he, like, freaked out and couldn't, you know, perform his duties because, you know, who you know, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they just needed a new mayor.
Well, there's all sorts of stuff here. Well, first of all, there's this peephole. I kind of like that. But
Nice.
you can unlock a lot of doors now. So,
Oh, by the way, you know what? I just realized the BH and AH thing. It's probably, that's not necessarily when the warp happened, but Carl starts at 0 because his name was Hunrath. So it's after, like,
the town was called Hunrath.
Yeah, exactly. The town
Yeah.
used to not be called Hunrath.
Yeah, possibly. So that maybe, like, they overthrew him or something, and
Yeah,
then they
or something
renamed the
like that.
town. So it's kind of weird.
See, there's so much speculation you can put in. You should open that door, by the way.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, another locked door. And then this comes down here, which is... So there's all these, like, interesting shortcuts. Like, I no longer have to go all the way around where the river is to get over here. And then there's that ball thing, by the way, which I'll come back to at one point. But one thing I do want to do is there's a path to complete that I haven't... something I haven't done yet.
Okay.
And that's over by where the stream is.
All right. There's some stuff written down in that office that we should probably go over.
Yeah, I will.
Faux show.
Faux show.
Faux show.
So what I need to do is, I think I turned this down, and then I hit this lever. So I basically, because now that I have that shortcut, I no longer really need to, like...
You gotta turn the propeller one more way over.
Oh. Down one more. No.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Both of us. No.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so see how up there, now I could go over there, because that up there was where I would go to before when I would warp. So now I could get across there.
Yeah. But now that pathway on the grate, the thing that you just turned, is no longer necessary because now you can go through the mayor's office to get to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then that comes important in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back into the mayor's office and look around at stuff. One of the things that I noticed in there also was an elevator, or what looked like an elevator, like this.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't go anywhere. It's not
Yeah.
powered. Yeah, all sorts of signs. But on the desk here was the important thing. And I think it might have been in here.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't have to
Read all these notes, but these are basically like mayor's notes. But the main clue to look at is the one thing in the blue text that says, or no, it talks about the
a key code for the lower lock.
yeah.
Cecil was concerned about any survivors not having access, so it was decided that we would conceal the code in Farley's house and give the residents location as they were being chambered. So that was the 406 code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That weird symbol I had to put in that weird machine in the gas station.
Yeah. And then it continues.
I also had him change the upper tower access code. A clue to that code has been placed under the direction of our first mayor. So that clue took me forever to figure out.
That's the one you were talking about.
Yeah, and this was the code that the clue that I felt really good about solving. And so I was thinking, like, our first mayor, like, so that I looked on here, and then there was Luther Roscoe, which I looked in the graveyard and found something, but, like, found a grave for him, but there was, like, nothing that, like, helped me lead to any other clues. So I was, like, wondering what they meant, but then they said the first, or the direction of our first mayor. And, oh wait, is that what it said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, never mind. Yeah, so then I realized it's the compass, or the box that the compass came in. Or this compass here. I was like, it was a compass somehow. And so then in here, underneath the compass, was a piece of paper that says Arizona. So then that is a whole other thing. And again, that took me a long time to figure that out. But I finally figured it out. And
well, maybe we should explain it next time on Super Thomas Bros.
All right.
So what do you guys think? What do you think Arizona means?
Yeah. Arizona.
It's quite the mystery. I'll give you that.
Fly butterfly.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's one interesting thing to note, by the way, is that this train yard, because it's obviously from a different time, but not only that, but it was from a time where this stuff was graffitied on. So it wasn't from, like, the 50s or the 60s, like maybe where the gas station came from. Like,
yeah, it's like pretty, like look at that. Wait, go back. Like, look at that right there. Like, that's like modern shit, I would think. Like, I've seen that kind of shit in real life.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
it's just like, all the graffiti and everything. Robin was here. Just
I like how the graffiti
stuff.
is also like kid friendly, kind of. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not like the actual graffiti.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Hero.
Yeah, just so anyway, well, next time on Super Thomas Bros, we figure out what's up with Arizona.
And I take a picture.
And Steven takes a photo.
It's nice. It's scenic.
Okay.
I want to just take some pictures, okay?
It's like, well, if I can't go camping, I'm at least going to take some fucking pictures around here.
Yeah. And by the way, what the fuck is up with that thing up there?
Yeah, we haven't talked about this yet.
Yeah.
That'll come later.
Yeah, this comes later. Snap.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, bye.
Have a lovely day.
Neat.
So many memories we're making.
I know. What a great trip this is. This turned out to be amazing.